My name is Lisa Whitty. I'm the owner of The Hay Experts, an online business specialising in rabbit and small animal supplies into the UK and beyond. We've been trading online since 2005 and moved the store to a Magento platform in 2012 and then to Magento 2 in 2019. And as somebody with a bit of coding knowledge, and I mean a real bit, moving on to Magento 2 has really been quite a steep learning curve. Having been with the same developer since our Magento journey began, we found that our entire website development program had really stagnated into an endless cycle of fixes, patching, security upgrades with really very little time or focus on actual business development. And we knew we had to do something about this, and really making such a fundamental developer change was going to be a significant step for us. And the clinic offered us a fairly unique way of being able to see what ITQ were made of without any commitment. And I was also keen and a little nervous to hear an outsider's view on our current setup and to hear their thoughts about what could be improved, what we were doing well, and to have that conversation. The clinic itself was actually very interesting for me. It's very small, very easy within a small business to become focused on the short-term or even day-to-day issues, and it's not often we get as business owners to talk about problems and issues with those people who actually understand about the endless Magento release cycles, about conflicts, bugs, and our ever-growing new feature wish list that all owners have. And looking at our business through someone else's eyes was quite enlightening. It was also a little frustrating and slightly overwhelming as I realised just how much work there really was to do in order to bring the site back up to the level that we wanted, and really how much our previous developers had actually let us down. I think the biggest takeaway from the clinic for me was hope, and I do know that sounds a bit cheesy, but it is true. It was also clear that ITQ had quickly identified and understood our pain points, and more importantly had a number of alternative recommendations, suggestions and solutions for them too. Having contacted already a number of other agencies before coming to ITQ, this was actually a first for us. There were a number of factors that helped us to decide to move to ITQ Digital. Firstly, following the clinic, ITQ did exactly what they said they were going to do, and they did that when they said they were going to do it. And it's amazing how many agencies these days don't even get those basics right. I was impressed with how ITQ Digital structured and prioritised the work to address some of the critical areas that had been identified in the original clinic. Their plan was thorough. It covered an awful lot of ground, and it was refreshing that the work was broken up into bite-sized chunks. There was no long-term commitment, with only the possibility of future work being dependent on the success of past work. I was also encouraged to call any of their past clients for an independent view of their work, and this is something I took advantage of and spoke to two of their past clients, and found this very reassuring, both from being encouraged to actually speak to past clients and actually also getting to speak to them too. And something I really would encourage more companies to do if they get that opportunity. Reviews are one thing, but a conversation with someone who's actually gone through that experience is absolutely invaluable. And really the final factor was their view on working with partner companies to bring in a range of specialist skills such as search engine optimization, which would further optimize and enhance our business moving forward. It's a very joined up way of thinking and allows for a more coordinated and effective development program with specialist teams and technology actually working together. I'd say just do it. Absolutely do it in an instant. First, there's basically nothing to lose. If you feel ITQ are not right for your business or project after the clinic session, all you've lost is a bit of time. But you should gain something from the clinic call. even if it's only an alternative perspective on how your business appears to the outside, and that's worth time spent. You may also be given suggestions you may not have thought of already, and again, that's worth the time. You may well find a partner who will help your business grow, and that really is worth the time for sure. We found working with ITQ Digital to be a very positive experience. One big area for us, following the issues with our past developers, is communication and timescales. Communication throughout each piece of work has been excellent, and the monthly review meetings that we hold are an important part of the development process to help everyone stay on track and tackle new issues as they arise. And that's especially important when the work involves both ITQ and their external partners too. And of course, as with any new body of work, we've had to face the unexpected. Things just pop up, and many Magento users will be familiar with. But these have all been rapidly addressed and plans adapted and tailored accordingly. ITQ have been very responsive and quick to help when the need has arisen. And we've now been working with ITQ Digital for 9 months, and frankly in this time we've made more website progress than ever before. We've also moved out of the fix historical issues phase and are very much into the business development phase, and early signs are great, and we very much look forward to working with ITQ Digital long into the future.